How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Hero Colosseum video, and this was actually a request from one of you guys over on Twitter, and to be honest, I have been meaning to make it, but I just never got around to it. So essentially today I'm going over how to get chips to limit break certain units, and it's pretty straightforward. I say that, but I struggled to find out how to do this initially, but it's actually pretty simple, and I am currently at master level 25 or 26, so it does require you to take out the story entirely, unfortunately. So if you haven't stockpiled up on the ultra rares and just the good super rares in the game, like First Form Frieza, I definitely suggest that you do so, because there are definitely some tough challenges ahead. So if I go over to a unit like Super Saiyan Vegeta, obviously we need certain chips to go ahead and limit break him so that he can go up to level 70. And the same applies for Super Saiyan Goku, so level limit break, they all go to 70 and they all require these medals. However, if I was to go to a super rare unit, yes, don't know why I clicked off that. You can see that they do require that last medal, but they require the medium, and I think it's medium. I'm just going off the top of my head. So you need the M and the G medals as well. But the thing about those medals in particular is that you can actually buy them with TP points from the upgrade shop. So if we go over to items, you can see that you can buy all the M and all the G medals. The only other ones that you can't buy, of course, are the T ones. But if we go over to the battle and go battles and free battle, which is where you actually obtain them. I thought it was completely different. I thought you'd have to take out characters just in the city, and then you'll go from there, and it's just like completely based on RNG, but it's actually pretty simple. So once you complete the entire story, so to speak, they are going to add more stages later on, by the way. You have an entire story or free battles to go through, and you can obtain the chips this way, or you can just buy them from the shop. I think it's way easier to buy them, especially now, just because you can get 32p medals per run. So you can get, by taking out the Goten, you get a yellow boost chip for M, and then again the same applies for the different types, goes up to G. And again, when it comes to the T ones, you obviously want to take on Great Saiyaman, Jacko, as well as the Vardos, just because it's way easier to get it. Granted, you can get them from Tien, Whis, and Beerus, but it's just way more likely that they are going to give you the G chips. So I definitely recommend that you try to take on Saiyaman, Jacko, and Vardos. Vardos is just absolutely terrible to take on. Jacko and Saiyaman aren't necessarily that hard, but when it comes to the yellow ones, which are the ones I'm pretty certain that every single Ultra Rare actually requires it, so you essentially don't have a choice but to take on Vardos, or I believe it's Whis or Beerus, to get the yellow T medals. So you definitely have a bit of a challenge ahead. Even I struggle to take out the Vardos, but there are certain other methods where you can get chips. The basic ones, of course, are just going through the upgrade shop, using TP medals to obtain them. You can get the other ones by going through the battles, but again, that's just not the best way to get the G and the M medals. But one way, pardon me, that is actually going to allow you to get these medals or these chips is if you go over to Bulma as soon as it loads, and once you get to a certain level, I believe on the Hero Memorial, I can't remember what it's called exactly. So if you quickly fly over to Bulma here, which is where she's going to be situated the majority of the time. Where did she go off to? Kind of lost there for a moment. So it's memorable experience. I don't know why I said Hero Memorial, but memorable experience, and I'm not too certain how that goes up. I'm assuming you just take on like different opponents, so online play, free battles, stuff like that. That level will go up, and she actually ends up giving you certain chips. So that is one way of doing it. It's just essentially a free way. Definitely not a consistent way of getting the certain medals that you want, but it's free nonetheless. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more if you want to see more videos like this. Let me know in the comment section down below. It's a bit of a shorter one, but this is basically a video just targeted to people that obviously still don't know how to limit break, which is understandable. It took me ages to find out how, but to just quickly go over the basics. You have to complete the story mode fully. You have to either buy the chips with TP points from the shop, or you can just farm them with the free battles. But the ones, or the T ones, you definitely have to take on Beerus, Whis, Tien, Saiyaman, Jacko, and obviously Vardos. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day as always, and I will see you all in the next one.